made 18,000 last couple months.
Yeah.
I just want another client and scale another client. So I can be crazy, bro. What?
Here with last closer.
I'm here with my cold caller. It's currently August 8th. It's a Friday. Most people are, done with the week. They've kind of like threw in the towel. They're tired. They're gonna go out, party, drink, all that good stuff. But what we do, we stay up, we stay in, and we're building BSLs because we know this is gonna make us 10. We're gonna make 10K from this client in a month from now. So we're gonna have delayed gratification. So that's what we're doing right now. It's currently 8:25 p.m. I'll keep you guys updated. Parts I didn't record for this vlog. Obviously, the closing call I had with her, me sending her like the onboarding steps, me onboarding her and like getting all the information I need from her, getting like access to all her softwares and all the software she needs to set up that she doesn't have set up. So I haven't gone on a run in a while. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. Before it gets too hot, I'm gonna go on like a 5-mile run. Easy work. A little bit later, we're gonna do sauna and cold plunge. Do that contrast therapy. I think that's what it's called. And then from there, we're gonna go to the cafe and then get to work. Right now, I'm working on building out the closed CRM for the sales team. Once I build that out, I'm gonna finish some of the SOPs. So then once I finish that, I can start hiring a setter and a closer for this offer. But yeah, let's get to it. Man, I miss this. I miss going on these runs. It's good to be back. Boys, so I'm sitting here making this application, setter application and closer application, because I'm gonna start hiring. And I just had like a crazy realization. January 2024, I was the one that was applying for these jobs that were hiring. Now, 2025, and honestly, a few months after January 2024, I started hiring others. It's crazy how things change if you just stay consistent, put in the work, and you don't give up. You stick to one thing, start seeing results. Things start changing in life. So, yeah, that's random thought. I just wanted to share it while I'm making this application right here. Here's the application I made. I'm making currently, as you can see, I only have name and email on there, so it's a work in progress. All right, this is, I guess you can say fun, but not really. I'm going through everyone that applied for this offer that we're going to launch. And going through this, let me actually turn the camera around. As I'm going through everyone's Loom videos and watching and listening to what they're saying, I just want to make these people like so much money. It truly pisses me off if the closers are not making money, because like some of them, I know the situation they're in. They need to make money. I don't like using the word need, but that's just right. Like this is the situation they're in. I just hate using that that needy word, whatever. Anyways, it reminds me of when I first started closing and I was on shitty offers. There was times where I went 2 months and then I went another month, like inconsistently, like for 2 months, not making any money, or making little to no money. And it put me in a tough spot mentally and just personally too, affecting relationships and everything. And it was bad. It was now that I think back on it, it was really bad. So now when I'm managing offers and I have control, I want to make these guys as much money as possible, and it pisses me off when they're not making the money that they need to make. That's just the thought I had, and that shit hit me. Like it just threw me back to when I was first closing and even setting, and I would have those tough months. I would be on shitty offers. No one was there to fucking help me. Like I had no one to help me get on good offers. Yeah, I was in the trenches. But now I have the ability to help others, so they don't have to go through the same thing I went through. So I just wanted to share that. This right here is numbers that I can't share with you guys for our first week. What's going on, boys? It's been a while since I picked up the camera, but a lot of progress has been done, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So I'm gonna show you guys all of that. This is usually where I come every weekend to log in. So this is like the inside spot upstairs where you can sit down and get a lot of work done. The cool part is there's like an outside part out there, and yeah, it's like a little fire pit as well. It's really cool. So I know in the last clip I mentioned that I wasn't going to show you guys the first week's numbers that we did, but I will show you guys today's numbers because today was a really good day. This is from today. Keep in mind we only have one closer and one setter, and they went crazy today. Cash collected 13K, revenue generated 23K. Show up rate 83%. Calendar calls started today. There were 6 calls on the calendar, and they went crazy. Here's first week's numbers: 36K revenue generated, 13.5K cash collected. We literally almost did this today alone. Today was a 12K day. Like, we almost did this in one day. Keep in mind, this is a whole week right here. So yeah, you guys see how messy first week was, and honestly, when you're launching offers, it's never going to be perfect. It's always going to be messy, especially the first week. Even sometimes like the first few months, like it's going to be messy. Nothing's going to be perfect. And this offer owner is very like, she expected everything to be perfect, but I had to let her know it's not going to be perfect. We can't figure everything out on day one, and Loki, she was trying to figure everything out on day one, and it got very crazy, and I had to let her know about it. So week 2 off to a good start. Money Monday, we went crazy on Money Monday, so I'm expecting this week to be a good week. This week we already started implementing the price increase strategy. We're gonna run on her Instagram stories. She averages like 2K viewers, so we'll see. We're gonna test out a DM CTA and CTA to go straight to the type form. So I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll let you guys know what we do for the end of the second week. Stay tuned. At the end of this video, I'll break down exactly how we set everything up for this offer, the launch, everything. Week 2, and I called this out. I called it out. We went crazy week 2. We're on week 3 right now, about to be halfway through week 3 tomorrow. I'm gonna show you guys where we are currently at. Today's the 17th, so we just passed the halfway mark 2 days ago. So I'll show you where we are right now. We're doing good, boys. We're doing good. Like, you would have never expected this. I don't know if I mentioned this. This is the most important part of the vlog. September 1st, when we launched, I was about to just throw in a towel. I was about to give up on the offer and just drop the whole thing after working on it so hard behind the scenes for an entire month. I was willing to literally give up all that, even though I worked so hard on it. I didn't even care. That's how bad it was on launch day. You guys have no idea what happened besides my team. It was we all almost wanted to quit first week because of what happened with the offer owner and everything. But this is like a perfect example of not quitting. What happens when you don't quit? What happens when you don't fucking quit? Every single time where I experienced a similar thing in the past and I didn't quit, I always got rewarded for it. I always got rewarded for it. So if you don't quit, it's funny, like God will find a way to bless you for not quitting. Think about it for a second. What I went through on September 1st, everyone else that quit, that's what they went through. They went through the same thing and they quit. And I didn't. And that's why I got rewarded. So let me show you guys what I did. But remember, this was first week. Holy, this right here is second week. I told you we went crazy. Second week, we went crazy, bro. What? I didn't even realize this. 82K revenue generated. 61.5K cash collected in a week is crazy for this offer. This is one closer, one setter. This person has less than 100K on Instagram and they don't even have 5K subscribers on YouTube. Like, this is crazy. We are halfway through the month. We're at 87K cash collected, 130K in revenue. We're gonna blow 100K cash collected. We're gonna blow through that shit by the end of the month, 100%. Ignore the show rate. The show rate is dog shit right now just because of the first week. Imagine if we just get this up to 65, right? Like 60, 70, right? Like, we'll just collect more cash because more people are showing up. That's good, boy. So I randomly ended up in Austin somehow. I'm in Austin, Texas. Anyways, I'll just aside. The reason why I'm here is because of a mastermind. There's a sales mastermind going on in Austin, but I want to show you guys the most important part. I want to give you guys the update of where we are with this offer. Now, oh my God, bro. To be honest, I don't think you guys are ready to see these numbers. Like, I don't know if I should even show you guys. Okay, let me show you guys. Currently September 25th. There's still 5 more months left. Shit. All right, my bad. Days left. It's super late. I was traveling today, still haven't slept yet. There's still 5 more days left in the month. Remember, we launched officially on September 1st. That's when the closer starts taking calls full time. And we are September 25th right now. We are 145K cash collected. I am confident all we need is one more close pretty much. And we will be at 150K cash collected very soon. We are already at 200K revenue generated for this individual client. To be honest, I didn't think we were gonna do these numbers. I was hoping we would at least get 100K. As you guys probably can guess, I'm pretty happy with the results I got for this client. I'm confident by the end of the month, we're gonna blow past 150K cash collected and revenue generated. Probably will be around like 225, something around there. But you guys will know, you guys will find out, because on the last day, I'll show you guys everything, what the month ended with, the numbers. I'll go in detail about the process of how I did all this. But yeah, stay tuned. Now, the feeling that I had when the offer started going crazy, we started ripping, right? We started doing really good numbers for this offer. Keep in mind, imagine another offer too. It's an e-com offer, and I have a percentage for both offers, right? This one, I have a big percentage for this offer. So I'm gonna make a decent amount personally myself this month, and I've never made this much before. I'm not gonna say how much exactly, but I've never made this much before. And the feeling that I had the other day when I finally hit this certain number, it was just like, you know, the days that you pray for and you write it down and you talk to God, like, I'm grateful for getting to this point, like speaking it into existence. But you never know, like, truly when it's gonna happen. You truly never know. It's just like that delayed gratification, I think is what it's called. Like this is the goal that you have for yourself. You know you're not gonna get it like that. It's gonna take time, but you don't know when you're gonna get it. And sometimes you might not even get that goal, right? It might be too big, right? Like, you have those thoughts in the back of your head sometimes. It's like, man, is this goal too big? Like, am I ever gonna hit this goal? Like, why am I already writing this goal down? Like, how am I gonna, or maybe, my bad, maybe you don't know how to hit it, right? You have this goal. It's possible to hit the goal. Other people have done it before, but you don't know how exactly you're gonna hit that certain goal. You just don't know how. That's when you put your trust into God, and you will find a way. It will just happen, bro. And I had the feeling that I had the other day when I was thinking of having these numbers, hitting these goals, and I was just thanking God. It's an amazing feeling, bro, and I want every single one of you to feel exactly what I felt. And I know that was only a little bit what I felt in that moment. I know there's so much more. And I'm forever grateful for everything that I'm accomplishing right now. This are the times I've prayed for. Like, this is what I've wanted, and I'm in that position now. And I'm not just gonna, like, look past it. I'm gonna be in the present moment and thank God for it. And then, we're going to keep aiming for bigger and better goals, because I know it's definitely possible to do way bigger numbers than I did personally this month. I'm not just talking about that offer specifically, just me personally, the numbers that I've hit. But yeah, I'm grateful. You know how much potential you have. Like, I have so much potential, and I know I do, because I can tell by the people around me. The people around me, they can see my potential, and they're afraid of my potential if I do actually fulfill it. So they try to tear me down. And I know personally I have so much potential, and I've been in my way, right? I can't blame it on no one else. Like, it's me, it's you versus you all the time. I'm gonna be honest. I've been in my own way a lot of times, right? So it's kind of like I'm finally living up to my potential just a little bit, because I know I could do bigger goals. That's why I'm saying a little bit. But I'm living up to my potential now. Like, you guys don't understand for how many years I've been struggling, bro. Like, this business aside, I've tried multiple other businesses, bro. Like, I've struggled, bro. I've lost relationships. Like, I've gone, like, for example, when I was doing another business model, right? I was trying to figure it out for a whole year, and I wasn't making the money I want to, and I lost people because of that, right? It affected my relationship that I was in the moment, at that time, right? But that's besides the fact, right? It's been 7 years, bro, of me trying to figure out what really I want to do. 7 years of me being successful in a business. Like, ever since I lost sports, ever since I lost basketball after high school, bro. After high school, I went in a very dark space for like at least a year. And, honestly, like, it took me longer than it should, bro. It was like 7 years of like trying to make shit work, right? And it finally hit. And if you don't give up, it's gonna hit, right? It's just God's timing, right? This was the right time for me. And the funny part is, like, I'm saying that, and I'm like barely getting started, bro, because I know my potential. I know my long-term vision. Like, that's all I'm preparing for, is like the long-term picture, right? My long-term vision, bro. Like, no matter how much money I make, I'm not gonna like spend it on stupid stuff. Like, I'm gonna save it, because I know what the long-term goal is. But yeah, bro, like, people think like this happens just like that. But, bro, it's like 7 years of me trying to figure it out after I don't know what to do with life, after losing sports, after losing basketball. Like, your dreams get crushed. Like, but that's the thing, though. I've been delusional since I was a little kid. Like, I thought I was going to make it to the league. Like, that's delusion right there. And I'm applying that same delusion to business. Also, too, success leaves clues. Like, once you start seeing a little bit of success, right, and you show that to the public, you're going to have people hit you up that you haven't talked to for years. Like, hey, bro, how you been? I miss you. And then they see the stuff you're posting online. They're like, oh, what do you do for work? Like, these are like clues, right? Like, these are signs, right? It shows you're on the right path when people randomly, unexpected, reach out to you that you don't talk to, you haven't seen in years, like 7 years, 5 years, like, bro, 2 years. Like, where'd you come from all of a sudden trying to be in my life, following me and stalking me, bro? Family too, like family, friends, like family I haven't seen since 2010. Like, bro, it's crazy. And you're gonna feel like sometimes a lot of people are watching you, like evil people, and maybe pressure on you. Like, what if, like evil eye, I don't know what the fuck you guys believe in, but you just gotta ignore all that. It's like, oh, like all these people are watching me now. Now, what if business goes down, But, bro, can't think that way. You can't think that way. You gotta stay positive and say to yourself, I got God with me. If I have God with me, I'm gonna be successful. I'm gonna be fine. I'm not gonna fail. I'm gonna keep leveling up, right? It's not gonna be, where I am right here and then bam, it just goes down, right? I'm gonna keep leveling up because I got God with me, and I'm gonna make sure I keep leveling up. Like, bro, I'm in Austin for this mastermind, but I'm so hungry to work, but I'm not gonna have much like time at all to work until I get home on Monday. I get home Sunday, but Monday is when I'll be back to work like full time. But like, bro, honestly, bro, like I just want to sit down in this Airbnb and work all day, like part of me doesn't even want to do most of the activities for the mastermind, but I'm gonna do it just to meet new people. But yeah, bro, I just want another client and scale another client. Like that feeling of all the stress being on you, like launching an offer, managing, hiring, like all that, it sucks in the moment, but it's so fun. Like once you finish it, and you kind of miss it. You kind of miss it. Like, oh, I want that feeling again. It's like that. Kind of get addicted to it. It's like that high. Like I was just working hard. Like that's real dopamine. That's the high that you want. But yeah, it's just no better feeling than working for days and months and months and months and months, and then bam, that one day it just pops off. Man. Hey, what's up to the vlog that I only watch? I'm the only viewer. Designed a half for it. Watch. This shit is fire. You see how it's Yes, sir. You guys heard that? It's one of their favorites. Designed by Kareem. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Here with best closer in the
I'm
world.
here with my cold caller.
Outbound.
Here with my closer that's printing right now. We're about to meet him, right?
Yeah, so we're gonna be there.
I just texted him. He said he'll pull up. Yeah. I'll show you guys. Next clip will be with Joe Rogan.
I haven't hit that sort of mark of war, but I got like
I'll see you.
after, let's say,
I wasn't doing cocaine.
I'm about to play a clip from our team meeting so you can see how much my closer made and how much my setter made. They've never made this much before on an offer, so they broke personal levels. So go ahead, let's listen to it together. What did you do last month, Dennis? We'll start with you.
I did, I think 6.5
Okay.
profit. Yeah, to the bank. I
That's
just calculated that up this morning. It's crazy.
6.5. K as a setter. 5?
Yeah, 6,500.
Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Anderson, what's
Appreciate the opportunity, bro.
I made 18,000 last couple months.
Jeez. Yeah.
That's crazy.
18K for my closer. This is what it's all about. This is what I do. This is why I do what I do, because I get to give people opportunity, young men, they get the opportunity to make life-changing money. People at 20, 21, it's very rare to be making 18K profit in a month straight to the bank. Okay, and even on another offer, I had another closer buy their first car. They bought a BMW. Just stuff. It's cool stuff. Seeing stuff like this is really cool. And yeah, it's, I've been on a lot of meetings, I'm jumbling my words and all that stuff. But this is why I love it, bro. It just feels like, I don't know, like let's say a closer has their first ever 10K month. They make over 10K. It's the first time they break a personal goal. It feels like I hit that goal. It's freaking amazing, bro. It's freaking amazing. This is probably like my favorite part about what I do. Okay, so this right here, this is the final numbers. This is after a month of working together. This is how much we made. This is how much we made for the offer. So 225K in revenue generated and pretty much 160K cash collected. Okay, we were able to do that the first month working together. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys, like, throughout this whole journey of me vlogging, how the first week went. And you guys saw it was very bad. We almost panicked, pretty much kind of panicked and almost like gave up on the whole thing. Week 2, we crushed it. And then week 3 and 4 were pretty consistent. So this is where we ended at. And I know there's potential to do so much more as we scale, as we grow and add even more cash injections and just more systems, better people on the team, everything, right? So this is the numbers we did first month working together. I know there's so much more we could do. But yeah, now what I'm going to do in the next clip, I'll go over and break down exactly how we were able to achieve this, the process, the sales team, what that looked like and everything. So yeah, let's get into that. First things first, you need a killer sales team. Okay, if you have one closer that's super dialed in and one setter that's dialed in, those two alone can get you to 100K just in the DMs. Like one setter in the DMs, one closer taking the calls. That simple setup right there can get you to 100K if you do it properly and you have a good offer. Okay, so with this offer, I want my sales team to eat. Right, I come from a background of sales. I used to be a setter, closer, sales manager, and I want my sales reps to eat. Right, most of the time they're not treated right, and they're the ones that doing they're doing the dirty work. They're getting their hands dirty, doing hard work on calls for hours and hours and hours. Right, if it wasn't for them, these high ticket deals will not get across the line and do not get closed. So one, have a killer sales team and have a good manager, sales manager, to be able to manage them, which is what I do as well. Have access to the top talent in the high ticket sales space for reps. So if I'm a setter and closer, I have access to the top communities. I'm in one of the top communities. I have connections and so many people and friends and people that I know online that can easily find me setters and closers and talented setters and closers, people who've been trained, who've been on offers, and they know what they're doing. Not just someone who was brainwashed that thinks they can work for 4 hours a day, be on the beach, and make 10K a month. I'm sorry to break it to you, but that's not high ticket sales. I've been able to keep around setters and closers for over a year on the same offer. You know how rare that is in this space. It's almost not even possible. It's not very, like, that doesn't happen often, because in this space, what happens most often, right, most consistently, people hop on an offer and leave after a week or two, or if that person is lucky, if the offer owner or sales manager is lucky, they'll stay for 3 months and then dip. Me being able to retain setters and closers for over a year says a lot, so I don't have to say much about that. So once you have a dialed sales team and you have a team full of killers and savages who are hungry, who have no life, and will just go out there and collect as much cash as possible, you're in a good place. Honestly, I would say that's the most important part. If you have a killer sales team, you could be running cold traffic Facebook ads, and they will carry they will make sure that every lead gets contacted, no one falls through the cracks, and take whatever money, not take, help whoever has money. Okay, so team motto as well is to help, let's change some good people's lives. But I just like to joke and be like, hey, did you take their money? But obviously just sales joke and stuff. Okay, so next, what we did, a whole lot of organic marketing. We didn't spend a dime on ads. We just took advantage of all the organic traffic, and we just took advantage of where she had traffic, Instagram, YouTube, and we made sure we utilized it properly. One cash injection strategy that I implemented for this offer was a price increase launch. So I couldn't do my typical launch strategy where it's like, new offer. This client has already had their offer for 2 years. They're averaging 30K. I don't know if I've mentioned this. They were averaging 30K a month for 2 years. And I came in, I did those numbers first month. So we couldn't start like a whole new program. Wasn't planning on doing that. To move as quick as possible, we just did a price increase. The package before was 4K. We increased it to 6K and added 2 more months of the program. Basically, the way the price increase launch strategy works, you use Instagram stories, and I did it for 9 days, where you just build scarcity. Pretty much what you're saying in those stories: price is going up soon, here's everything you're getting before it goes up, and this is what I'm adding to the program, and this is why it's going up. They're just building up a lot of scarcity. People want to get in before the price goes up for the lowest price it's ever going to be, and it's never going to be this price ever again. It's going to keep on going up. Last few days before the price goes up, that's where we go like really hard with the CTAs and kind of like hard sell. The second marketing strategy we implemented is pretty much, it's another organic one, right? And I like to call this pretty much the IG funnel, where honestly, this right here is so simple, but not enough people you're really implementing this properly or at all, or utilizing this correctly. So pretty much what you do is you have a CTA in your reels, and you do 1 to 3 CTA stories every single week. So every day you're posting a reel with a CTA, has a keyword, comment this word, and I'll send you my free training. And what that free training is pretty much a link to the VSL. And this way, look, listen, they're either going to click on that link, watch the video, and then self-book just through the funnel. And if they don't, we have their phone number and emails. They opted in on the landing page of the funnel. That the setter outbound dials them. The third way they'll get set is in the DMs, because when they comment that keyword, ManyChat automatically sends them the link to the VSL, the link to the funnel, and then the setter can come in, the phone setter, and start a conversation with them and try to set them if they haven't booked already. So they're either going to self-book, get outbound set, or DM set. This way, no leads will fall through the cracks. Third and final organic marketing I'm going to share with you guys that was implemented for this offer, for this launch, like a first month working together, was YouTube. YouTube is big now. If you have long form content, especially for trading offers, long form content does really, really well. I honestly, for any offer, but especially for trading offers, pretty much that right there is a game changer. YouTube VSLs, YouTube flywheel, whatever you want to call it, just spamming long form content on YouTube, educational, where they get to sit down and give value from the offer owner for like 10 minutes. That right there, especially if your offer owner knows how to like simplify things and educate and has like a good teaching style, people will love that and will want to learn from them just because of like how simple they make things. So I would definitely recommend everyone to implement a YouTube VSL as soon as possible and at least post one YouTube video every single day on YouTube and just do the whole YouTube flywheel thing. Now I really want to talk about what really makes all this work. Okay, you can have great marketing, but if you don't have a good team culture, you don't have a goal that we're all on the same page on and we're trying to reach together every single day, show up day in, day out, and do what we have to do, go the extra mile as setters, closers, sales managers, offer owner, whoever is on the team, do whatever it takes to reach that goal and be able to lead a team, be able to manage a team properly and make sure everyone's on the same page, doing what they're supposed to do and keeping them motivated. This is the most important part in my opinion. I'll give you guys a little bit of my secret sauce. This is stuff I've picked up on just naturally from experience and managing teams and making sure keeping everyone on the same page. So I always emphasize goals, because I remember when I was a closer and let's say I hit my goal. Maybe it wasn't a high goal. It wasn't high standards I set for myself and I hit it. Once I hit that goal, I was like, I kind of got lazy for a few days and it impacted me for a week. So I'm always setting new standards, new goals for my sales team because I realized when I was a closer, that's what I needed to do for myself and keep track of my goals. Like, am I on track to hit it? My goal is to get this many closes this week, and that motivated me to show up every day and make sure I was working really hard. Initially, the team goal on our team meeting, I was like, this is our goal. We're going to hit 100K this month. Then we hit 100K and I switched the goal. I'm like, you know what? We can do 150K. Then someone on my sales team was like, we can do it 200K. I was like, all right, let's do it. So we went past the 150K. Crazy part is, like, I was like, we're going to work super hard and we're going to hit 100K. And we crushed 100K. And okay, next goal 150K. We hit 150K. This month the goal is 200K. So that was the team goal. Everybody was working towards that same goal. Everybody was on the same page for that. And then each sales rep, the setters and closers have their own individual goals, certain numbers they need to hit. What's your goal? How much you trying to make this month? You're trying to make 6K this month as a setter. Bam, this is what we got to do. We got to do X, Y, and Z. You have to do these amount of dials. You have to do this amount of follow-ups. And if you get these amount of sets closed, this is how many exact numbers you need to hit this specific amount that you're trying to make in commissions. When you have your goals that you're trying to hit broken down so detailed like that, you're going to be more driven, motivated to hit that goal because you're confident now. You know exactly how to hit it because you just broke it down. This is exactly what I need to do day in, day out, and I'll hit these goals. So that's just an example, but it's like the same thing for the closer. Hey, closer, highest day you had was 15K cash collected. Let's do 20K cash collected. That's your new goal. Also, communication is key. Making sure the setters and closers have great communication. I always use basketball analogies. For example, Shaq and Kobe, their goal was to get a championship. And the only way that was going to happen is if they had great chemistry. If they didn't have great chemistry, let's say Kobe throws Shaq's a lob. But they don't have good connection. They didn't build that good chemistry. Like, when you have good chemistry on the court, you can just give someone a look and You know, do a little body language they can read so easy, and you know exactly what they're saying. You throw them the lob, Shaq slams it down because their chemistry is so good. They have great communication and they put in the time towards that, and they have the same vision, same goal, which is a championship. For us, it's the same thing, but just take out winning an NBA ring to hitting 200K a month. That's our goal, and the only way we're gonna hit it is if we're on the same page. So I emphasize communication between the setters and closers. It's like one of the most important things. Now I'm going to quickly break down the future plan for this offer to continue to scale it. So first of all, we're going to continue to go hard and double down on organic marketing. And then eventually we're going to add pretty soon here in like a month or two, we're going to add Facebook ads, right? Paid marketing. Okay. And then once we really get into like a solid space. Once we get into paid ads and we're crushing it with paid ads, then I'll introduce another cash injection. That could be something like a webinar. Okay. Another thing that I implemented this month, which is very simple. Anyone can do this right now. It's kind of like a webinar, but not really. It's very simple. It's like probably like the most simplest version of it. It's called like a monthly cleanup call. If you guys want more detail on that, I can go into it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. Every call that the closer had that resulted in a follow-up, you get them on call with the offer owner, small group Q&A call. It's like a mini webinar. Pretty much the offer owner answers their questions, and then you pitch them to hop on a follow-up call. Closer closes them. That's another cash injection that we implemented. That's the game plan to continue to scale and reach 200K months, 250K months, 300K months, 500K months, okay, and beyond. So really quick, like I mentioned, double down on organic marketing. Go into ads, go crazy with ads, and once you combine organic marketing and paid ads together, they work really well. And then get into other cash injections like webinar every month, and then webinar every 2 weeks, and whatever else we decide to go into. I hope you guys got something out of this video, maybe something new you learned, or you just enjoyed watching my journey going from day one of trying to scale this offer and building the systems in place. If you can remember, like my goal was like, I'm gonna go work hard on this offer. I'm not gonna give up even when it got hard, because it can make me 10K. It made me way more than 10K, and that's what happens when you don't give up, like I was saying. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that, or at least you learned something from it. If you did enjoy or learn something from it, comment it down below. I appreciate you watching until the end. But yeah, this is Kareem from SK Operations. If you want help, you can just feel free to ask me questions in DMs. I can just, give you free advice. It's free game. If you're an offer owner watching this, or you want to build out your own offer and you have a little bit of a following, you can DM me on Instagram and we can potentially work together. It could be whoever that's in the info space watching this: setters, closers, sales managers, info agency owners, marketers, offer owners, creators that want to start an offer. Feel free to DM me. Let's connect, and we might potentially be able to work together. You never know. But yeah, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed this. Follow me on Instagram, DM me on Instagram. Let's connect on there. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't to this channel. I'm posting a video every single week, and I'll keep you updated on my journey. I love y'all. Peace. Let's go make some money. About me, I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie. I'm a hustler.